Hello and welcome to Preptel and this video on preventing resume errors. In this video we will show you how Resumeter identifies resume errors and shows you how to fix those errors so that you get to the top of the interview list. Let's get started. I have here a sample resume based on an actual customer. The resume contains the common components, summary, work experience, and education. Pay particular attention to the work experience. We are going to submit this resume and show you how it looks in an applicant tracking system. For those not familiar with applicant tracking systems are used by over 70% of hiring companies to manage applicants. Companies of all sizes use this software to help evaluate and rank resumes. This resume, like many, contains many errors that most job seekers do not know exist when submitting their application. Let's take a look inside an applicant tracking system. Here we have logged in as a hiring manager to view the resume we submitted. The first thing to notice is that the hiring company does not look at your resume the way you formatted it. Instead, they see your resume as the applicant tracking system interpreted it. This is important because industry analysts claim that 40% of resumes have errors when input to applicant tracking systems. Let's look at the resume we submitted. When we look at the work experience, we see most of the information from the resume was left off. Here, the company name was left off, and achievement only contains about 1/5 of what was in the resume. The second position is also missing information. The third position wasn't captured at all. This means the hiring manager never sees the work experience, skills, and knowledge gained, and what my resume was intended to communicate. In this example, it's likely that the person will not be considered for this position, as it just doesn't look like they have much experience. There are many reasons why a resume will not be interpreted correctly. The good news is, Resumeter is here to help. Now let's look at how Preptel's Resumeter helps you identify these errors before you submit your resume. We have logged into Resumeter, and we're going to test our resume to ensure that the hiring company will see it correctly. To get started, we choose Add a Job. Resumeter works by analyzing a resume to each job. This ensures your resume is the strongest for each job you want. I'm going to upload my resume here. Then I'm going to enter the details for the job that I want. Company, position, and job description, which you can cut and paste. Now I choose Submit. Resumeter is now analyzing my resume to determine if there are any issues. We now have the results. Resumeter provides me with a summary of all the issues that may exist in my resume. As you can see from the resume analysis section, I have the following information missing or potentially incorrect. Now let's look at the details. I see my resume exactly as the hiring company sees my resume. Only with Resumeter, it highlights everything that's missing or potentially missing. In this case, I see my work experience is not showing at all. This tells me the formatting I used was not correct. To fix this, I will go back to my original resume and clean it up. There! I've removed the formatting and re-uploaded my resume. Now, Resumeter sees my work experience. However, I have some other information I need to add, like my address, degree, and a few other pieces of information shown in red. Let me add this, and I'm going to submit it again. I'm going to change the name to Greg Stars so we can see the difference. Here we are back in the applicant tracking system. Here's our new resume we submitted under the name Greg Stars. Now we see the information is showing correctly. With 40% of resumes not showing properly, Resumeter ensures your resume will be seen as you intended. This concludes this video on preventing resume errors. We recommend you view the Improving Your Resume Ranking video next. Thank you for viewing this video.